This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone and good evening. So welcome again to this new session. So guys, let us wait for a couple of more minutes and other candidates would join soon.
Sorry for being late.
No problem, Zoe. So actually I was waiting for a couple of more minutes so that everyone will join, then I will start.
Uh, it's hard looking for the link.
Okay. Okay. So let us start with our session. So let us go through the attendance first quickly. Okay. So do we have Farwa here? Okay, seems forward did not arrived. Okay, so Zuhair, okay, you are here. Thanks for joining.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, and do we have Josna here? Kruti? Yes. Kevin?
Yes, I'm here.
Thanks, Kevin. And Atishimuddin Mohammed?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. And Sravni? Priyanka?
Yes, I'm here.
Thanks, Priyanka. Okay, and Chinmay?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Chinmay. Manu? Do we have Manu? No. Okay. Okay. Upama?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Papa. Mahmudul Hassan.
Yeah, I am here.
Thank you, Mahmudul. Judges.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, judges, thank you.
Oh.
So Farwa, Josna, and Manu, they're still to join. No problem. So, oh, Josna is here. Yeah. Okay. Jyotsna, are you able to hear me? Seems some audio problem, I think. Okay, so Manu and Parva. Okay, Jyotsna. Seems some audio problem. No problem. So, guys, let us start with quickly with the question. So, do you have any question for me? First of all, I got your email, Priyanka, and just now I shared the same document.
Okay, thank you.
I shared the same document with everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. So, any question, guys, before we move on to the Jenkins part 2?
I do have.
Yeah, sure.
You said that I mean, when I tried to install that Jenkins, and there is one part admin and password, so I stopped there.
When you start up the Jenkins, right? That time?
Yes, I started. Then you said that I have to give some IP address, then 8080, and
Right.
in my server it is showing that this site can be reached.
Cannot be reached. This is
Yes.
what you. Oh, so did you check your security group in AWS?
It is running, but I don't.
No. So let us do one thing. I'll give you the access quickly.
Okay.
Chinmay, I'm going to give you the access.
Okay.
Chinmay, Panda, make presenter. Yeah. So can you share your screen?
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yeah. Can you go to the security group?
Okay.
So, can you move it a bit above this line? So there's a when you can you scroll up your mouse? Not here. No, not here. Okay, no problem. Can you go to the security group? This one, security groups launch wizard. Yeah, click on it. Right click. Yeah. In the down section, just beside description, we have inbound. Can you click on inbound? Can you move it up? Okay, so here you can see that the 8080 port you did not have opened here. It's only port number 2020 that is open. So we need to open port number 8080 also. So I always recommend initially to open it, make your security group open to everything. So if you go to the edit, can you click on edit? Yeah, and add rule. Click on add rule. No, in the yeah here. So for now you can put all traffic. Yeah, click in the drop down. Yeah, here all traffic, and then in the section where you're saying CID or IP or security group, yeah, start typing here 0.0. Yeah, and yeah, select this one, save it. Save it, save this one. No, here only. Yeah, now go to the browser and click again, refresh again.
This one?
Yes, your Jenkins. Now refresh it.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, sure, no problem. So any other question, guys? So now you can, what you can do is you take this one. So take this string /or/lib Jenkins. Yeah, copy this one completely. Go to the Jenkins machine. Log on to that Jenkins Linux box and put there sudo cat this.
I think my connection is lost.
Yeah. So once you do sudo cat and then this complete string, it will give you the password string. Take that one, I mean, copy that one, paste it here, and continue. It will
Okay,
be stopped. Sure.
no problem. Thank
Thanks.
you.
So, guys, any other question from yesterday's session? So, how many of you have done the integration till the point I left yesterday?
I did it.
Can you stop
I
sharing your
uh, I just installed, but didn't configure it yet.
Okay. Can you stop sharing your screen, please?
I'm searching that one, how to stop.
No problem. Yeah, it is fine now. So, who have done that one? Somebody spoke something like who have done till the point I have done yesterday?
I did it. It's Kevin.
I'm
Kevin.
still.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am.
So you was able to configure your nodes, right?
Yeah, and like I did only one slave and one master, and both of
Okay.
them is working.
All of them are working good. So
Yeah,
whenever you trigger the job is running on the slave machine, right?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. And then you configure the same project. I mean, you have built end to end for that same Java project.
Yes, that one. Yeah,
Great.
Game of Life.
Yeah, that's a good achievement then. Good.
Okay.
And this is one thing we have done, guys. And whenever we would be discussing the Docker, I would again visit the same thing because I will show you that time how you can configure your slaves as the Docker containers. And that is the best thing that is currently happening in the market because nobody wants to have these instances blocked for the slave machine. It's always good to have slave machines always available, but the best thing is you would be having some sort of mechanism where whenever it require whenever we require we can spin it up. Whenever we do not require, it should be gone, it should be terminated. So it should be on demand basis. So I'll show you that time how you can spin up your container slaves on demand basis. Okay, so Zuhair, you said that you also have done, right?
I have a question.
uh, who have okay, yeah, please, Mohammed. Yes.
Uh, I'm trying this SSH command and it says that the command is not found. So does the key change very often, or is it because I'm using the same key?
Now that these are the questions that I was expecting. So okay, so let me do one thing. Would you be able to share your screen, Mohammed?
Sure.
I'm going to give you access. Okay, make presenter. Now you are the presenter. And in the meantime, Zuhair, I think you were saying something, right?
Yes, I was saying it's still like I'm configuring my Linux machine because there's some packages I'm not able to install on Mac. So I decided to actually have my own Linux machine, USB one. I'm trying to what is it called? Make it when it make saves everything like its own storage. So yeah, it just
So
basically
well,
whenever I boot it,
yeah,
download
Zuhair, why don't
everything,
you do one thing?
move the USB, everything gets deleted. So I'm trying to save everything on the USB, like everything that I done, all my work, so I would not end up doing everything again, you know.
Okay, so why don't we do one thing, Zuhair? So why don't you spin up one machine on AWS EC2 instance, and don't use your terminal. That is not advisable. I do not advise that to use your Mac terminal. I advise to spin up one quick instance, maybe EC2 instance. That would be good.
Okay.
So have you created your AWS account?
Yes, I did.
Okay, no, that now that would be good if you can just spin up one EC2 instance and then quickly log into that and do the same practicals that we have done yesterday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can try now. Just try out, and if you got any problem, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so coming back to you,
Yeah,
Mohammed. So what's the error you're getting?
it's saying the connection is timed out.
Okay, can you again? So this instance is running, right?
Yes, it's running.
You are sure that this is running? You just saw that, huh?
Give me one second. So this is running right now.
Okay, great. Can you double check the IP 18.219.31.62? Okay, now let's go to the terminal. Check one more thing. Your port is open or not?
It is open, yeah. It is the default
Security.
all.
Security. Inbound, all traffic, all. No, 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 no. So let's do one thing. Can you edit it?
Okay. So should I do this?
No, let us put all traffic. No problem. That would be good initially.
So it is already there.
It is already there. So no, I want to edit only. I don't want to add. I just want to remove that in the all traffic. The first line I want to remove SG. So
Okay.
you just cancel this one. No, first of all, you cancel this one. I don't want to add. Actually, I want to edit.
Okay. Okay.
Edit, yeah. Edit and then yeah. Remove this and put 0.0. So basically what I'm doing is that the concept is I am going to open all ports for all applications, for all IPs, sorry. So like
Okay.
whenever now if you try to log in, you will be good. You will be able to now log in. Now go back to that same git bash. Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
yes. Enter. And now you're good. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Because I was searching on the net and it showed me the same security groups and it was saying that it should be all. So it was all. So I was trying and trying. It wasn't coming up.
Okay. No problem. So that's what. And since when you are searching on this issue, you facing this issue?
The last 2 hours.
Last two. Okay. No problem. But again, I would always recommend you immediately. Maybe you can email me.
Okay.
At time it happens that I will take more time.
Okay.
But I do not usually take much time. I respond quickly. So that my intention is to unblock you initially quickly. So that
Mm-hmm.
because what happens is that if you're stuck somewhere, if you do not get the resolve, then you will lose your interest.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why. No problem. So any other question,
Thank you.
guys?
Did you get the
Sure.
access?
Yeah, I have the access. Thank you. Okay. So any other question? Any one of you who is blocked for something, and if I can be able to help you, please let me know. Okay, guys. So, guys, I will take next 5 to 10 minutes. Please bear with me. I will take next to 5 minutes just talking to you because it's very important. I do not want to move uh, ahead in the session just to complete the session, uh, as I can do very easily. But I wanted to have a kind of conversation where I can be able to gather more information, like if I'm going good, if I'm going. So just to start with quickly with you, Upama. So till now this is our seventh session. So till now, what do you think? You are getting everything? Is it so fast, so slow? Is it perfect for you, the pace? Can you share quickly? I mean, in just one sentence, can you quickly share your experience? Are you able to hear me, Upama?
Yes.
Okay. So Zohair, you started. That's great. So it's good for you till now, right?
Yes. I'm actually am enjoying the lessons. In the beginning, it was like things that I already know, and then after that, it started like things that I don't know, and then became more interesting. I didn't even know about Jinx or like Dockers or, but but I did actually do learn about like networking, like three machines talking with each other,
Yeah.
and I did learn about GitHub and uploading over all the stuff over there. And I had kind of a quite bit of a headache with GitHub before, and especially like um, my teammates actually were not able to use it properly. And then when I am like when I'm like front of them and they're just so behind, so they try like to pull the from the master or like from the
Okay.
other branch. They kind of
Okay.
end up
So,
being
well,
messed.
that's great. That's great to hear that you're enjoying the lessons also. At the same time, you're practicing all the also seeing all
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Okay.
It's very important to practice if you want to
Yes.
learn and
Right.
experience.
Right. Okay. So thanks here. Thanks for your feedback, your comments. And coming to you, Josna, what's your comment in just one line? What's your comments on this? Maybe there's some maybe audio problem, Josna. I'm not able to hear you. I saw that you're unmuted, but okay, no problem. So, Kruti, can you share your quick experience till now in one sentence? Same problem with you, Kruti. Okay, and now over to you, Jarges. So, what do you think about it?
I think I mean from the beginning I was doing okay, but I'm feeling a little like not sure about the Docker and the GitHub thing. I just started, so I never did it before. So I'm just taking a little more time to know about it, and I'm watching some videos through websites, through YouTube, and I'm trying to learn it. And all I'm trying to do is just try to make a connection, like what are basically the bridges together, like what's the connection. I'm trying to find out that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a great comment. So, Jarges, what I would advise you for now is, the stuff that I have, the all the things for about GitHub that I've shared, I practiced. I think that would be enough for you to go ahead in these sessions. And I can tell you, like, whenever you will start working in the organization also, the knowledge that I've shared for the GitHub, that would be enough for you to start with. It's a different thing that you can excel in any technology you want. That's not a problem. But for me, what I think is that it would be enough, and then you can move forward. Like the Jenkins just start, and Docker we do not have started. Docker is something which will come a bit late. So currently we are doing Jenkins. After this, we'll start with the AWS. AWS will cover quite a lot of managed services, and you will enjoy that. And I can assure you, now going forward, I can assure you one thing, everyone, like you will enjoy a lot of things. Every session you'll enjoy because there would be a lot of practical things, new things that you will see and enjoy.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's all.
You able to hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Josna, now. Yes.
Yeah, I reconnected. So
Yeah.
what I was, I mean, I'm feeling is that I'm still not able to get the big picture of this thing, creating the instances and what are we doing is not clear to me. I mean,
Okay.
I actually a couple of months ago I attended not interview. I took an assessment test for Amazon.
Uh-huh.
It was the AWS developer position.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
mean, I did not have a complete knowledge about it, but then I watched some videos. What is this EC2? And then later on, there are many big things like which will store more data. I'm not. I don't remember all those things, but I watched a video and then I attempted that question. It was like the questions were like, if a customer gives you email saying there are some network problems, how do you deal with that? They were
Okay.
different questions. Uh,
Yeah.
at least after attending this course, I hope that I'll be able to crack that interview again if they give me an opportunity later on.
Exactly. So that's a very good comment, Josna, because I, since inception of these sessions, day one,
Mhm.
I am looking for these kind of comments from you guys. So you said that you're not till now also you're not able to connect the things, connect the dots. So
Yeah.
here, what I can advise you, ask questions. So if you ask questions at the real time, like why do you need Jenkins? Why do you need Git? And how it will be perfectly fit into the DevOps model? And
Okay.
what it will do improve for you? I mean, whenever you will be working in an organization, why they
Hmm.
require Jenkins? And how it improves their efficiency. So
Yeah.
if you ask those questions, I can be able to give bigger picture of it. Maybe on my environment also, I can show you a lot of things to get you started and to get you understand things better. So
Yeah.
I would say the same thing here also. Like, we started Jenkins, we started the GitHub, and before that we started the Linux. Why I started with the Linux is because, till now you can see that, we installed the Jenkins on the Linux machine, and we
Mhm.
have ran the same Linux commands. Like, we configured the repositories from
Mhm.
where we just ran the command to install the Jenkins, and then we started the service of Jenkins. So these are all the Linux commands. That's
Mhm.
why I started with the Linux first, so that you will have your base strong in working with the Linux commands. Then I started with the GitHub. Why? Because GitHub provides you source code management system.
Yeah, that's true. Mhm.
Yeah, and then I
Important.
started with
Mhm.
Jenkins.
Mhm.
Then I am going to start with the AWS. So slowly I'll move to the point which is a kind of climax for the DevOps,
So
where I can.
where do we exactly use all these things when we really go for a job or something?
Exactly. Now the thing is, think of that situation where in the traditional way,
Mm-hmm.
how developer used to work, and how the different teams, like when developers start coding their code,
Mm-hmm.
they code it in their local branches, then they merge into the bigger master branch.
That's the
Where,
reason why we're using Git, right?
huh? Well,
That's the
can you
reason why
say,
are we using Git.
no? Can you say again, please?
That's the reason why we are using the GitHub.
Exactly.
So
So,
like, hmm,
parallelly, there are different solutions. One of
okay.
them is Git and GitHub.
Mm-hmm.
Second is the SVN also, and we have the solution for like TFS also, Team
Mm-hmm.
Foundation Server, which provide the source code management system. Similarly, there are other solutions in the market, but the widely used source code management solution is Git,
Mm-hmm.
because the GitHub or the Bitbucket or the GitLab, they all are made on top of the Git only.
I have a question.
Jerkins. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mohammed,
So,
yes.
like 2 days ago, like one person asked a question that can GitHub can it run the code? Like, does it have a
Hmm.
console, right?
Yeah,
Someone
that's
asked the
Right.
question. Yeah, so yeah, I felt the same thing because if it does not have a console, if suppose someone wants my Git account and
Uh-huh.
he wants to see if the code is correct or not, so
Uh-huh.
he has to take the whole code and then run it on his machine.
Exactly. Yes.
So I don't see the use because if there is a syntax error or some small error, so
No,
how
there is
will
a
he know?
solution. So look, there is a solution for that one. It's not that you will you will just test all the things in the GitHub only. This is not the perfect usage of the GitHub. So GitHub was created with the view that multiple teams can save their code on one location on online. So, and that gives the power to collaborate from the different locations. But it is not the very purpose of GitHub to execute the code at the same time to check for some syntax error or some indentation errors or maybe the sanity check. So it is not the initial purpose of it, but you can create that automation. Before checking in your code, it should be gated.
Yeah.
How we can, like, I can show my screen. So what we are doing is we are creating the pull request. So I have done something. I will create a pull request, and as soon as I will create the pull request, I have created automation that will execute against my pull request, and that automation will check for indentation error, for syntax error, and any other error that it will feel, maybe because of some module or something. So it will check for that. If everything goes fine, it will approve it. So what I'm doing is I am putting a gate before merging to the master in the GitHub or the Bitbucket. I am saying that check my code. If my code is correct, wrong at the first place, syntax is correct wrong, I should not move ahead to merge it into the master. This is the way that you can create, but it's not like the GitHub will check for all the on its own will check for all the syntax error. So did you get my point, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Yes, and I can show you later on. I can show you the same automation whenever what we used to do is we are using Bitbucket, and then we create the pull request. So first of all, when I start working, I create a feature branch out of the master. I will code everything in my feature branch, and if I think that it's all done, I tested it, and then I will create a pull request. As soon as I create the pull request, in 30 seconds, one automation job will start against my pull request. Once it
Are you
approves,
sharing the screen right now?
can you say again?
Are you sharing the screen right now? Because I'm not able to see.
No, I'm not sharing. I was just telling you, but I can show
Oh,
you here. I was not on the VPN, so I'll show you sometime. Not
that's
today
fine.
because I'm not on the VPN, so that's why it's not loading. I can show you through DNS error. I'll show you sometime later. So, we have to create the automation. So GitHub do not provide that kind of automation, but we have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, that's all very good comments. So coming to you, Chinmay, what do you think about, just in one sentence?
Mm, yeah, till now it is good for me. I don't say that I am finding very much hard on this, but I mean, see, I was working as Android developer, so I am switching to a new platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think I need lots of practice. So can you please help us in that, so that, I mean, you can give us lots of assignment, or you can send us one link so that where we can find the assignments and we
Yeah.
can
So
practice.
on this one, Chinmay, I'm working on it, and soon I will share the content with you and the link also with you. Give me some time. I'll surely do that.
Okay, no problem. I mean, when I was doing that cell script, I found it very difficult, and after that, then it was good for me because I was just finding the syntax for that, and because we know all the logics, right? Because we are
Right.
already working on that. But on the syntax case, I was finding it difficult. Then after 2 or 3 programs, I found it quite good. Now we are doing on, I mean, that Jenkins, and I don't know, I mean, what is that, how to use that one in the real time case. So that is, I mean, I'm getting difficulties on that. So if we'll get, I mean, little bit slow on that, then it will be very helpful to us.
No, that is all. That is all great comments, Chinmay. So if you want me to go slow, I can do that one. And but at the same time, like whenever I am doing, you can point me out to just understand things better. And that's what I used to ask that time also. I can understand that till the time you will not practice, maybe you will not be having the questions. But
Yes.
you always have the time, like you go through it, you practice it. Next day you come up with a lot of questions. Jot down all your questions whenever you'll be practicing. Ask me those questions. That will give you greater understanding about what you're doing. So I'll do one thing going forward. I'll try to be a bit slow, and at the same time, I will try again to give you the clear idea of why we are using the technology. Like the
Yes,
same
yes,
thing with Jenkins. Yeah. So that you can also correlate.
yes, yes.
Okay, great, sure. Yeah,
Thank
coming to you, Priyanka. It's you only PD. Like I can see
Yes,
PD. So
yes,
you.
it's me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yesterday, I felt it was quite fast, but because I was new to it, that's why maybe I was feeling it. I felt like it was going all over my head. I couldn't understand a single thing. Like commands and all, it was fine because you have already explained those. But other than that, like what you were doing on the Jenkins, because you were moving pretty fast, and I do have a time lag. I don't know why. It's my network problem or something. You talk ahead, and the screen shows it little later. So that's why I was like, what did you do, what did you do? But like after watching the same video today, I felt much better because I really understood what you did.
Right.
So
Great.
that's a good thing that you're sharing the videos, and
Mhm.
whenever we need help, you are there to help us out. So I really
Yes.
appreciate that.
Sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm encouraging. Like, whenever you see yourself blocked, you think that you're not getting the things, please email me. I can be able to help you quickly. And then, coming back to the same thing, I'll definitely try to be a bit slow. But when I'm working, it seems to me that I'm going at a good pace. Maybe because I have done a lot of time the same thing. But it's you who have to tell me, like, Kamal, you're going a bit fast. Can you just go back to the same thing to let us know again what you have done? Those kind of things you can tell me.
Yeah. No, like when you explain things, that pace is completely fine. It's just that on the screen
Okay.
it
Yeah,
moves
sure,
fast. Thank you.
sure, sure. Right. And coming to you, Mohammed.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank you like for explaining each and everything in small details because I had like prior small a little bit knowledge about AWS, the EC2 instance. I didn't have like much knowledge about it. So right
Mhm.
now I'm learning a lot. And yeah, for just the yesterday's class was a bit hard for me because of the technical the lapse because it was like 2 seconds late, so I couldn't do it at that moment when you were doing. So I had to do
Okay.
it again, and then I had this small error because of the SSH. So I got stuck. So except for the yesterday's class, everything was good for me.
Okay, sure. That's great thing. So now what I will do going forward, because you guys have given me this understanding that whenever I'm doing something on my screen, it's a kind of delay for you. What I will do going forward is whenever I will complete some commands, I'll take a pause to ask you that whether you have done this one or whether you're good on this one. So I'll try to do that. So great, Mohammed. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
Sure. And Zuhair, you have done, and now Mahmoud Hassan, can you share quickly your comments?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Actually, I'm enjoying a lot. I know a little bit about GitHub and Jenkins and also AWS, but you show something new, that background, don't know about it. With a command, I can run a 3 PC same time, the virtual PC. So those are very interesting to me. And
Okay,
also, I don't know the GitHub behind the scene, So as a QA, I know I can put my project on GitHub and run it from Jenkins, but I don't know the behind the things. Right? But now I think I'm going to know those things. So
oh great,
that is really interesting for me.
sure, great. That's a very good thing. Thanks for your comments. Okay, coming to you, Shravani. Uh, Shravani, are you able
Hi.
to hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here. So everything is new to me. I'm just learning now. I'm following whatever you're saying. So I'm understanding
Mhm.
whatever you're saying. I'm following. So right now, like no problem till now. I'm able to follow you.
Okay. That's a good thing. And at the same time, I would, I would recommend you to practice a lot, like, and at the daily basis. Don't delay. Otherwise, there would be a lot of things in would be, in your bucket. So we would be moving ahead, and then if you would be slow, then there would be a lot of things that you need to be done. So if possible, practice day on the daily basis, come up with a lot of questions, and then you will feel, at the end of next 1 week, you will feel that now you're more better than earlier.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for all your comments, and I definitely will go with the same idea that I got from today's discussion. So, and I can assure you again, the same thing I have given the same assurance again last time also. There would be a lot of practicals. Currently, it's only Jenkins, then it would be AWS, and then it would be when we will come to the Ansible and Terraform, you'll see that you will find yourself to the next level where you will see everything very interesting from the automation perspective. And then Docker will give you good amount of understanding about how why the containerization is in so much of demand in the market. So what is the aspect of it that is so demanding? And Kubernetes again will give you the power that is required. I mean, it's in a lot of demand in the market, so you will find yourself at the same level as par with the others. So uh, okay, so I'll move ahead in the Jenkins 2 session. So today what we are going to do is, let me set the context for today's session. So yesterday I shown you we created the oh, in the meantime, let me do one thing. Sorry. So I start sharing my screen. Okay. So let me do one thing in the meantime. Where it is? Yeah. So currently, I stopped last night. I stopped them. Okay. Now, again, have this in mind whenever you stop your instances. And if, like, I just stopped and I'm going to start it, and let's say, this is the same page that has been opened for the last day where this IP I have used. And then, once your instances come up here, and if you refresh here, and you find that, it's not, the page is not working, you are not able to have your Jenkins up and running, the reason would be whenever you stop and start your instance, the IP always change. So always put the fresh IP here, take the fresh IP for your Jenkins from here, and then put it there. I can show you here now. So it is taking, don't know, it's taking too much time to load the instances.
I'm not able to see the screen. I think you are not sharing it.
No, I'm sharing my screen.
I can't see either.
Okay.
Same thing. I cannot see also.
I can see that you're sharing, but it is on some other tab.
Okay, just give me a moment. Let me share it again. Are you guys able to see now?
No, actually it's saying that you are experiencing some technical difficulties.
Oh. No, are you able to see it now?
No.
We can
No.
see the screen, but it is on some other tab. It is on the Go to Meeting tab.
Oh, okay. So currently I am on the AWS page. Are you not able to see it?
No.
No.
Why am I facing this problem? Okay, let me quickly refresh it, this page. You stay here, you will be rejoining.